got a special guest tonight. I am Regal. Say what's up to the people.
Hey, people.
and why the name Regal?
Because I feel like it fits me as an individual. I have gone through so much in my life to where, right now I'm just elevating and elevating so much and so
Yeah.
much higher to where I'm at regal status.
Okay. Okay.
You,
Okay.
you know, so if you're not on that status, then hey,
Yeah.
see ya.
Yeah. Yeah. So, tell me some of the things that
Mhm.
you into, some of the things that you do.
Yeah, some of the things that I have done in the past were I was helping a lot of musicians out. So you might see me with, different artists here and there with marketing and
Yeah.
photography and videography, things like that. So I was doing a lot of consulting and I was also doing a lot of marketing, different things like
Yeah.
that. And another note, I was a professional too. So I worked for the government for years.
Oh wow. For the
Yeah.
government,
So,
doing what exactly?
oh, I I used to work for Social Security.
Okay, okay, okay. So
Yeah.
you very educated, very smart.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we like to
Mhm.
see, the black woman, the copper woman, the caramel lady with intelligence. We don't want people to get this podcast all mixed up and think that Mr. Stinky's podcast is all about games. We got some serious people out here too. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
yeah. When it comes to music, do you prefer to work with people in the genre of rap, R&B, or any other genre we might not have mentioned? Well,
Any genre. If I believe in you and your craft, I'm willing to work with you.
yeah, yeah.
So it doesn't matter what it is. Like right now, I'm working with a guy named J Soul. He's a
Uh,
producer. He makes beats.
oh,
He's an engineer. He makes his own music.
okay.
He writes his own music. And next year he'll be out the country doing some big things. So
That's tight. That's tight.
yeah. So,
What?
I was able to help him out and to get out of his shell because he was afraid to go live. He was afraid to market. He was afraid to do all of those things. So I stood by his side and pushed him and got him up and running. So now
Yeah,
he's doing the thing. So I'm so proud of you. Proud of you. Shout out to J
that's
Soul.
right. That's right. What is some of the advice you would give to any young coming artists or older artists on the come up, on the rise, or just don't have a direction of where to go? What could you, just a couple of words to inspire them? What could you say?
I would always, encourage individuals to just be who they are. Do not change who you are. Because if you don't believe in who you are in your craft, how are you going to convince somebody else to believe in what you're doing? So
Yeah,
just
true.
just be yourself and
Yeah,
don't give up. I know it might seem hard to break through. You might just have a show and there's like 2, 3 people there. So
yeah,
what? Do your thing,
yeah,
okay? And keep pushing. Just that's
yeah,
all I can tell you is just to keep going.
yeah.
Believe in you.
I can elaborate on that real fast. I remember one time I had flew out to Vegas. The year was '06, and it was just a reggae band on stage. They was doing their little thing. And they was like, I think they was like more of a Hawaiian band or whatever. But they was doing
Mhm.
reggae, like Tongan, Samoans, because they do reggae too, because they from the island. You know what I'm saying? And they was doing their
Uh-huh.
little thing, and I was like 5 people in the crowd, or maybe
Right.
less. And my boy was like, "You better jump up there and do something." So I'm like, "Nah, I'm being arrogant. Like, man, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nobody here." And then
Mhm.
we got to having fun. I'm like, just up there have fun. So I did my
Right.
thing. Do you know? And I exchanged numbers with the promoter. Do you know? 9 months later, I'm in the ATL. I moved to Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta, just chilling in my crib, and the promoter called me, put me on a six day tour or 6 show tour, whatever, and paid me $1,000 a show, and I got 6 bands. And there was
See,
only
that's what I'm
5 people in the
talking
crowd. So
about.
and you know what he said to me? You never know who's watching. You
That's
never
it.
know who's watching.
Bam.
Stop being
That's
arrogant, get
it.
on that mic. And I had a great
Mhm.
time. So yeah, which led to
That's
bigger
right.
things. But so
Do your thing. It doesn't
yeah,
matter if it's 2 people in the crowd, 3 people. Maybe there's nobody but you and the mic. Just get up there, do your thing. Believe in you, believe in your craft. Don't get
yeah,
discouraged. Keep
Yeah.
pushing yourself because your time will come. It
Yeah.
will come. Seriously. So
Yeah,
yes.
so
Hmm.
yeah. Somebody in the comment, Jay, just said you're a rapper. Yeah. That's why I got my shirt on backwards. Scan the QR code. It's gonna take you to my whole life. Scan the QR code. Mr. Stinky on all platforms. But it's more about her today. You know what I mean? I am Rico. So we gonna move right along. Let's get into some of these top. I'll tell the people how they can reach you. Give them your handles, because I know they want to
Oh,
reach out and touch you.
oh. Well, I am Regal. Is on all social media platforms. If you don't see the I am me Regal, then you will see Regal Soul. So on Facebook is Regal Soul. It's I am me Regal on TikTok. So yeah, that's how you'll find me.
Yeah, Jay said your grill looks fire. Your grill looks fire. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you know what? They in the grill. They permanent, man. I'm
All
old school. These are
right.
permanent. They ain't never coming out, man.
Look, you made me
Yeah,
want
they
to put
got.
mine
Hey,
in.
hey,
I'm
hey,
gonna put my
hey,
look. I'm gonna put my grill
Hey,
in.
go get the diamond tester. They put real jewelry in my mouth. Ain't no mold and grills, none of that. These don't come out for nothing. They had to file the teeth down. We had to send it. We had to order the gold, send the gold to the jeweler. The jeweler had to put the diamonds in, send it back to the dentist, and they put that mug in there permanent. Yeah,
I
that's
know
how you
that's
do it for
right.
real. You know what I mean? But anyway, back to
You make me
back
want
to
to go put my little grill in. My grill is fake though, but
And then
I
look,
got it for my
I spaced
birthday
this
one
one.
year.
This to show people that I got a clean mouth too. Like my teeth ain't messed up. So I left this one empty to let you see. So I got two over here, one there, just to let them know. Now my teeth ain't crooked. Ain't nobody knocked me in my mouth. None of that went on. You know what I mean? Nah, just something we
Look,
wanted to
you make
do.
me want to go get my grill. I'm gonna go get mine. Put my bottom grill in.
So I got a few more questions. Like, what is your zodiac sign?
I'm a Cancer.
Okay,
Shout out to
okay.
all Cancers, water
Yep,
sign.
yep. I know a lot. We all know a lot of cancers. Uh,
Oh, there you go. There you go. You know,
I ain't
listen,
saying that.
listen. You know you Aquarius, since y'all can't stay away from us.
Yeah. That's true. You know what
Y'all
I'm saying?
can't.
Y'all
As much
definitely,
as y'all like to, y'all cannot. Y'all addicted to cancers. So.
they on the list. They on the list.
Oh,
No, you know how they. No, listen. Every sign got five signs that they can get along with. You know what I'm saying? Cancer's on the list. You know what
look,
I'm saying?
mine only two.
Huh?
I only got two signs I get
Nah,
along with.
nah, I know, but you just got to do some more research. It's okay.
I told you,
But
I'm regal.
let's.
I'm regal for a reason now.
Okay, yeah. Did you
Yeah.
ever drive a Regal? Did you-
No, I did not. He said, for y'all that don't know, it's a regal. It's a car, a
I know.
vehicle. That's not what my name stands for. Okay, it's like a Buick, right? It's a Buick
Yeah.
Regal.
All right, so let's get into these topics, man. What's our first topic today? We're gonna talk about I guess relationships, And then from
Woo.
a relationship it moves right on to marriage, but we'll go into relationships. It's so many angles to hit it. So we'll let you just kind of elaborate on relationships first, and then I'll chime in.
Listen, all I'm gonna say on that is that times have changed.
Yeah.
Okay, from when I was coming up to 2024, times have definitely changed in the relationship field. Okay,
What I'm
so
seeing, I'm thinking that it looks like the women are becoming more masculine, and the men are getting a little softer. I don't know what's happening. I
mhm.
did a study. I don't want to go too deep because I didn't finish the study, but they were saying that in certain chemicals they put in our food, and even in the smoking
Yeah,
products. I don't want to
the
go against smoking products.
estrogen.
They making the men estrogen levels rise, estrogen,
Yes.
and the
Mhm.
women's testosterone. So these women are
Mhm.
really out here thinking they tough, man. They really,
For real.
look. They bossing up. They acting like men.
It's in
Uh,
the chicken. It's in the chicken. For
these women
real.
are pimping on these men. Uh, the trigger levels up on these for real. These men, yeah. And here's nothing I want to say. Let's make sure we don't cuss because I want to make sure this is monetized. I don't want this to get
Yes.
tore down for no reason. So don't cuss
Absolutely.
when we start getting deep.
Mhm.
But these women, these guys are turning more trickish. The women are bossing up, and shout out to
Listen,
the
I
women.
want to talk about that though, real quick.
Even in
You
the rap
said
game. Okay,
tricking.
go ahead.
Okay, so listen, y'all. Let me ask you this. So you guys respect a Russell, I mean, not a Russell Wilson, but a Future more than you would respect a Russell Wilson,
I ain't saying
right?
that. Well, you start asking me, or you just speaking for all men.
I'm saying in general because that's all I've been seeing. The
Nah,
guys are praising, they're praising Future, and then they're saying Russell Wilson is a simp. He's not doing the right thing. He shouldn't be doing that for his wife. He took care of somebody else's baggage. He's a simp for that. But
tell me
then you
some of the
got,
things. I ain't been following it all the way. Tell me some of the things he done, and then we'll kind of compare it out. Tell me some.
because he's taking care of a child that does not belong to him.
Okay.
He treats his wife really well.
Okay.
He takes care of everything. He makes sure that he adores his wife. He gives her lots of praises and stuff when it's due.
Okay.
He treats her very well as far as like lavish restaurants, and he has the money to do that, of
Well,
course.
that's the
But
whole
you
purpose
know,
of marrying. If he married, he choose him
I,
as his wife.
but
He
that's
chose
what
her as
I'm
a
saying. But they're
lifetime
saying,
partner.
I agree, it's your
If
wife. But
if
they're
somebody
saying
don't
that
want to be in that kind of, if they can't be faithful, or if they can't agree to all the terms of a marriage, don't get married. Don't believe in marriage.
I
Don't get
agree. I
married and
agree.
then try to live up to all that stuff you can't live up to, and or
But I
whatever,
think
whatever. But
I think these men, a
teach his
lot of
own.
men are so like, I don't want to spend money on a woman just to have a woman. I don't want to have to do all this and that. But do you know back in the day, men had to give cows and sheep and land just to have a bride.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like
Uh,
it's always been that way. Why does it have to change
well,
now?
when it
That's
comes
just
to when it comes to relationships, I think my problem with the whole thing is these new age people. I'm watching how they judging a relationship on money. When you do that, you gonna fail. If you getting
I
with a
agree.
guy only because his money's big and you know he's kind of ugly or whatever, and he's or what whatever I'm just saying. If you feel like okay, his money's long, his equipment ain't, or whatever is going on, he's ugly or whatever but you just looking at the
hmm
bag, he already
hmm
messed up. If the
Yeah,
love
it's not
ain't
gonna work.
real, if the love ain't real, it don't gotta do
Mm-mm.
no money. That ain't nah. If you build it on that, it's not real love. It's not real. So everybody's
I agree.
the bag,
I
the
agree.
bag, the
It's not
bag.
gonna
The bag ain't
last.
about nothing. If they take away money today, then what? You just stuck with an ugly fool.
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly. You're gonna be unhappy.
and then like people are like I see people always rushing into getting married, and I guess we can kind of blend marriage and relationships kind of into each other because they kind of
Yeah.
go hand in hand.
Mhm.
Here's my
Mhm.
advice to anybody: before you get married to anybody on this planet, just live with them for a year.
I
That's
agree.
my advice. That's the advice from Mr. Stinky.
Mhm.
Just live with them for 1 year. You may see
Mhm.
something you don't want to marry. You know,
Mhm.
I don't want to go. It can be really disgusting. You might discover who that person really is.
I
You
agree.
don't know because people don't be knowing. It be
I
all kind of
know.
stuff going on with people. You don't know what
Mhm.
they do these things. You got to find out
Mhm.
their darkest secrets before you think about marrying them. And then like they health issues, like should be judging more on health. If that was the case, then like the ancient people did back in the days, they picking
Mhm.
strong men to marry their beautiful queens. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they used to back in the day. They used to go by your blood type. So
Right,
if your
all
blood
that
type
like
was, yeah, it
the
had to
strongest, the
match.
best, you know. That's just like
Mhm.
if you was breeding dogs, you're gonna pick the strongest, the toughest one out the litter because you're trying to pick
Mhm.
good dogs. Like
Mhm.
people don't think about it like that. They marrying and having sex with clowns. If you here's the thing, like these ladies, you got this psycho man or this man with all these. And I ain't saying he shouldn't get married because he got these problems, but just think about it. You
Mhm.
first meet him, he got diabetes, asthma, heart problems, high blood pressure. I'm just saying kidney failure, this and that, and you trying to have a baby, and his grandma and his mama, you found out what was going on with them. They all had it, and you
But you
trying to
gotta
marry them,
understand, some people don't want to be alone.
but
They
you're
would
marrying
accept that
you
just for
about to have a
that.
baby with a problem. You trying to bring healthiness into the baby, so pick a healthy gene donator or whatever you want to
But
call
nine
it.
times
Pick
out of
healthy
10,
DNA.
9 times out of 10, they probably ain't healthy either. You see what
Right,
I'm
so don't have
saying?
a baby.
Makes sense to
And
me.
if you
But
ain't healthy and the man ain't healthy, maybe you might need to adopt. Might have a surrogate mother. It don't matter. Just go for the healthiest. What's best for the child. And another thing, try to pick smart men because a lot of men ain't
Yes.
smart.
Ooh.
See,
Woo.
a lot of men just ain't smart.
And a
Naturally,
lot of
men.
women ain't smart either.
Exactly. So try to pick it's if you can
Mhm.
find smart, strong, and health,
Yes, I
that's
agree.
what you need to be going for.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
that's my advice. Pick strong, smart, health.
Mhm.
And
I
then
agree. For
if you want
me,
those looks in there, I mean looks always matter. But
look.
you know,
Mm-mm. For
because you
me,
got to be stuck with this person forever, so they gotta look accordingly. But some women they can grow to like you, even if you're ugly. So men a little different. Men want it to look good.
I can't do that. I can't do that. I need to have somebody that I can look at every day. Like if I
Yeah,
look at you and I'm like, ugh, I don't like the way his lips look, or if something
yeah.
turned me off, I get turned off. And
But you
it's
hear
like
women say, "I used to think he was ugly when I first met him, and then they love him." So I think a man can grow on a woman. It's weird. I've heard that a lot. You
for
know, I've
some
been.
women, I can't do it. I can't do it. I have to find you sexually. You have to be sexually attractive. Like I have to look at you and be like, dang, I want to tear him up. I have to have that.
Yeah,
If I don't have that, I'm gonna be trying to look for that somewhere else. So I
yeah,
need to have that. That's the first thing. I have to have that. He needs to love God. He needs to have morals, boundaries, self control. I don't want a womanizer. I don't want a man that's out there looking for 5, 10 different women. He ain't never satisfied. I don't want that. I need a man that can stand up and say no. I got a woman right here. No, thank you, baby. But thanks. I feel like thanks for the compliment, but you know what? I'm good. I need a man that can refuse some people. You
yeah.
know, I need a man that is solid, loyal, someone that prays. I need a praying man. If I'm down and out, I need a man to be able to put his hand on my shoulder and say, baby, let me pray for you real quick. Look, Father God, in the name of Jesus, pray for this soul right here. I'm serious. I need a praying man. I need a man that loves family, that's not into it with everybody, no drugs. The list can go on, but what
Yeah,
I'm asking for is basic stuff.
yeah,
I mean, I can make my own money. I just need somebody with the basic things of human nature. That's
yeah.
it. That is all. I want
um,
somebody that is educated, smart, easygoing, can hold a conversation, that doesn't cuss all the time, that's not in the streets. I don't want no thugs. No.
she said,
No, I don't want to be looking over my shoulder. Who is that? Like, I don't want
Another
to do
thing.
that.
Go live. Can you hear me?
I
Can you
can
hear
hear
me?
you now.
Yeah, I got to start putting this on airplane mode when I go live. I be forgetting people get to calling in.
Oh.
Yeah, so yeah, next time I'll have it on airplane mode. Um, where are you originally from? Just for people to get to know you, because people always want to know when
Oh,
somebody.
I'm from Kansas.
Okay,
Kansas City on the Kansas City,
like
but on the
Prime Dot,
Kansas side.
Kansas, like that Kansas. Which part of
Yes,
Kansas?
I'm from Wyandotte.
Okay, okay, yeah, Prime
Yeah.
Dot.
Shout out to Wyandotte. Whoop whoop.
Moving right on to marriage, because we can
Mhm.
go for all these topics can go on forever, but we're gonna
I
move it in
know.
a little bit more into marriage. Let me say this
Mhm.
about marriage. This marriage thing, I'm starting to see a lot of. It's out to me. I saw there's some bad things about marriage.
Hmm. You must be getting another phone call.
Yeah,
What's
it
bad
might
about
change.
marriage? Come on,
Uh,
I gotta hear this.
well,
Tell me.
I don't because here's the thing. I don't really know a lot about marriage, but this is what I don't like about it. There's a lot of things I don't like about it. So let me try to run through them real quick.
Okay.
Why does it cost more to get out of a marriage than in it?
Well,
Um,
because most of the time you don't really come in with all of that. You grow with that. As the years go by, you accumulate. So
problem
that's
number
why it
two.
costs.
Problem number
That's
two.
why it's costly.
Let's take a professional athlete for example. He's already in. Okay, he's in. Now
Mhm.
these people coming in.
Mhm.
Whoever I ain't talking about no race. I ain't talking about no creed. I'm just
Right.
whoever comes in. may not have it to spend. They leave it with a lot to spend. They
Mhm.
breaking him down. Um, I don't really agree with that.
Mhm. I
I
don't
don't really
either.
agree
Believe it or
with.
not, I really don't either.
Uh,
I look, I've been married. I've been married. When I had my divorce, I didn't take anything that didn't belong to me at all. I did not.
wow.
Some people said I was stupid for that. They were like, "You're stupid. You dumb. You should have got at least half of this, half of that." I was like, "It ain't mine. Why
Hold
am
on.
I
Do
gonna
Dirty
take?"
Dave in the building. That's one of my KC boys. What? Do Dirty Dave in the building. What up, fool? All right, check it out. So
But yeah.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
that made you a good wife. That right there made you a perfect wife. Just
Mhm.
right there. But
Listen, I didn't take anything that did not belong. Look, the lawyer asked me. She said, "You can have the house, you can have the retirement, the money that's in the checking account. You can get what's that called?
alimony.
Spousal support, child support, all this stuff, right?" I said, "I just give me the child support and the maintenance, which is spousal support." So I got that for like what, 2 years, and that was
Yeah.
done. So
I believe if y'all two owned a business together, or
mhm.
if you help them build something to a certain level, I feel like it's kind of right. You know what I'm saying? Like say y'all own 5 cars, we can get that girl two, something like that, or y'all can break it up.
Well,
Y'all
yeah, just
own
split
one.
it down the middle.
Split
Just
down
say,
the middle.
hey,
Yeah,
you
y'all.
take. Let's agree that you take this because I know you like this truck or you like this car.
Yeah,
So how about you just have this and you have that, and we just and then the other car, if it's more, if we can't do split it down in the middle, then we can just sell something to where we both can benefit off of it.
yeah.
You see, make it
I
fair.
always see the house as a problem, love, because y'all usually gonna y'all live in one big house.
Mm-hmm.
That's
It
the
wasn't for me. I let
that's
him
the
have his house.
who
I
gets the
let him have
house.
I let him have the house, and I moved out and I got me I had a nice big old apartment out there in the Legends.
If I
3
was a judge,
bedrooms.
if I was a judge, this is what I would say: whoever keep the kids, keep the house.
Yeah, but I told him I did not, since I had moved in with him and it was already his house that was paid
Yeah,
for and everything, his name on it. I told him I wouldn't do that to him. I wouldn't take it from
yeah, yeah. That's
him.
crazy.
For real.
Another thing, just my biggest problem is just people marrying people for money. Man, it's got to be true love. You gotta. Oh, you know what? I want to touch on something.
Mhm.
I'm so tired of these weak men. They always be. I never would think like this. You see, I'm kind of an alien. I'm kind of an out of the box type of person anyway, being a crazy anyway.
Right.
But women that make more money than men, that never mattered to me. That never cared about nothing like that. I didn't know
Mhm.
that it hurt men's feelings so bad. I didn't know that they were such little weak little crybabies.
Yes.
What is the
I'm
problem?
finding
Can
out.
somebody explain that to me? Can somebody
Listen,
explain why men care?
I'm finding out that even with me, when I used to have so much money, like so much money. I did. And I was finding out that a lot of times men would try to compete with you, you know? And I didn't understand that. I just did not. They felt like they weren't adequate enough. It was like you know, a ego thing with them. That's what I found out. When I didn't really have nothing, oh yeah, they came in like flying in, like flies on poop. I'm telling you, seriously. I kid you not. You need some tires. You need this. You need that. I'm like, wow. Okay. Seriously. I don't. It'll take a man to explain the male part of that because I
Yeah,
don't know
we
why
need any soft weak men in the I'm just that's what I call it soft, man. They get mad at me, they well, that's soft. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. This ain't no
you gonna
competition.
speak your mind.
This is building. This ain't no competition. If what's mine is yours is mine, right? Ain't that what a
I
marriage
agree.
is? We become one entity. Ain't that what it is? So who cares
Mm-hmm.
who's making the most, as long as it's coming in?
Mm-hmm. You
All
would
that
think that would be the
macho
case.
mess and man, I don't know. I just I need one of these weak guys to come in and tell me or leave in the comments later what because I could be wrong, but
Mm-hmm.
it it's my opinion only, but it's
Mm-hmm.
weak. And
Yeah.
anyway, look, we got 5 more minutes. Moving into the last topic because we gonna come back. I'm gonna have you again, trust me. But
Okay.
I know you're a busy person. The last
Uh-huh.
subject is let's talk about parenting for a minute. Let's talk
Oh,
about
okay.
parenting.
Woo. Okay. What part?
Spoil kids, spoil little brats, and spoil big brats.
Listen.
Let's talk about.
I,
Let me boost it off for a second. Let's talk about really coming from the hood or really being a part of urban culture, and then you have kids that kind of grow up in the suburbs because you done moved out trying to do right, and they just don't understand the struggle, what you came from. They got everything because now you got everything, but they didn't come up rough enough to understand life.
they can't separate from the mother's womb. I want to say something else, but I can't. They can't detach because they're so spoiled. They're constantly dependent on their dependents. They become dependents as they get older. Have you ever noticed like a man that's always contacting his mama when everything goes bad, when everything is lost my job, mama my car broke, mama that, mama this, mama that. Become one of those.
Wow.
Instead of, okay, you know what, let me go and figure this out, and then you can call your parents after the fact and say, you know what, look man, I had a flat tire, they repossessed my car, they did X Y and Z, but guess what, this is what I did about it. I did boom 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 boom. That would make more sense than you just calling and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I got all this happening in my life and I can't function. Now I'm about to go drink a half pint of this and that. That I'm telling you, that's what
Yeah.
happens. I've seen it firsthand
How
and
important?
recently.
How important is it to have both parents in the kid's life?
Extremely important because they need that balance. Kids need a good balance in their life. Period. I'm not saying that if you're a single parent that you're not giving your child what they need. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that children, because we're two. I came from my mom and my dad, right? Just like you
Right.
came from your mom and dad, right?
Right.
So don't you think you need that balance?
That's
You
right.
need your mom
If
and
the
your dad in your life?
exactly if the Most High designed it that way, that's the design.
Absolutely.
Follow
Absolutely.
follow nature. Follow
Mhm.
how it comes. He,
Because just
he,
think about it. If I'm with my dad all the time and I just am around men all the time, what do you think is going to happen?
yeah.
Or if you're
Yes.
around women all the time, if you're around your mom all the time, your auntie, your female cousins,
Yeah.
and women all the time, what do
Yeah.
you think you're going to pick up on the most? Your
Right.
character and things like that.
Right. You may tap into too much feminine energy.
Too
Could not.
much.
It won't be good for certain situations. You know
Because
what I'm
you're mental,
saying?
you'll be thinking like them versus having that balance to say, okay, you know what? I know how to handle this because my daddy, he went through this and I
Yeah,
saw how
because
he did that.
you don't
Yeah.
you don't deal with the women in your life the way you would deal with your mama or your sister. Now, some people may disagree. They might not even understand what I mean. I don't
Hmm.
wish to go all the way into details at this time because we on the time. But just remember that you don't deal with your
Yeah.
mama and your sister the same way you deal with your wife, your girlfriend.
Amen.
So, so that's all
Say
I
it
can say
louder
on
for the
that
people in the
part.
back.
Um,
Stop calling your mama. If you over 25, stop calling your mama for everything and your daddy for everything. Get it
uh,
together. Figure this stuff out. Because at 25, you should have been and finished your 4-year degree. You should have a career at that point. You should have gone through a few things at least. Come on now. We got to do better, people. We got to do better. Stop calling your parents for everything.
yeah. I got so we got to come back again. I got so much I want to say. I got to hold back. The next time
Listen,
I'm giving it to him, I may offend some people. The next segment we do, I'm
hey, have you ever dated a woman that constantly called her mama for like every little situation?
yeah. Go live. I can't even let him know. But let me see if I can send him a text through the thing. But yeah, hold on, give me 1 second. He got to stop this. Hold on. He ain't gonna stop. All right. So oh, here's my biggest problem because we about to get up out of here. We're gonna do this again.
All right.
Um, babies, mothers around the world, all nationalities, stop speaking negative about the father to the kids. Now you're ruining the father's chance of fairness, and you're ruining you manipulating the child's thought process of his
Mm-hmm.
parent. Let him judge
Mm-hmm.
on his own.
I agree with
You
that.
gotta stop telling the kid your daddy don't care nothing about you. He
Mm-hmm.
don't love you. He ain't nothing.
Mm-hmm.
He's this. He's that. You're programming a child. Kids are like computers. You're
Sponges.
programming that mind to think the
Mm-hmm.
daddy's nothing. He may
Mm-hmm.
not be nothing, but give it some time. Let the kid decide.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I agree with that. I had gone through that, and I had to step back and let my son see for his own self. Like,
yeah, they
look,
preaching
baby,
hate
like I.
classes out here. They preaching hate classes. I
Mm-hmm.
got I got a baby mama that's so bad. I ain't even got to say her name. I said her name, she'll probably sue me on here. She's so demonic, but she knows she is. She's a demonic one. Everybody knows she is. She'll probably leave a comment on it. That's how evil she is. She's so evil that she went to the other baby's mamas and started teaching them how to hate me. Yeah,
I mean, how she
and they
doesn't
fell
have,
for
she
it.
can't have that much power. Come on now.
Yes, they allowed it. That's what weakness does.
How
And
many baby
then
mamas you got?
we'll get that. It's okay. It's a lot of them. It's okay. Hey,
I forgot you an Aquarius, so
yeah, I'm
yeah.
an Aquarius. It's okay. I got them.
Mhm. That
I
is,
got them.
it's just a poly in y'all. Y'all just
Yeah, I
poly
got 'em.
people. Y'all can't help
I
it.
got. Look, I got all. They got all the. Yeah, never mind. Let me stop. Anyway.
Yeah. Listen, my baby daddy is an Aquarius, so I already know. I know it.
Yeah, they got all the hood names, the Keisha, Juanishas, the Teresa's, and then I got all those names. Chantel's, I got all the names. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Anyway,
Lord.
we ain't gonna
Oh,
get to we gonna hit on that another time because it's gonna
look,
open up
I
a
ain't
can.
said nothing.
It's gonna
Look,
open a
I ain't.
whole can. They're gonna be covered.
I ain't
All
in
these,
that one.
oh my God! But
No, but look, some
here's the
of
thing
these
about hate
baby
'em.
daddies though deserve to be character assassinated.
You
They
know,
do.
you know
Some
what
of
people
them
don't know about
do.
me? I got
Huh?
two sets of twins.
You do?
Yeah, I got two sets of twins.
Wow.
No
By the
twins
same
on
woman or
no twins
different?
on no sides of the families. So you know what I am?
What?
I'm a twin splitter.
Oh,
I'm the dominant gene. I'm the alpha male gene. I'm the creation of all this. Huh?
hey, what it tells me is
I'm
that
a
you ain't
natural
missing.
born
Look, look.
breeder.
Hey, you ain't missing. You ain't missing at all.
Natural. We're gonna
Woo!
get out of here, man. I'm gonna stop messing around. But
All
I'm
right.
glad you came on here. We gotta pop in on these fools again. I am Regal. Find her, y'all. Where can they find you again?
Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Lemon 8. That's a new app. I'm everywhere, y'all. So I
Yeah,
am me,
reach out. Good
Regal.
people, man.
Yes.
I'm your host, doing the most. Mr. Stinky, coming at you live like a bullet.
Bye.